Have you ever thought about the things you might do as you get older that others notice, but no one ever points out? As we age, certain habits and behaviors can make us seem distant, unaware, or even less approachable, though many people are too polite to bring it up. The good news is that once you become aware of these behaviors, you can make simple adjustments to present yourself with more confidence, poise, and self-awareness. In this video, we'll uncover 6 things that others often notice in older adults but rarely discuss. These subtle habits can shape how people view you, interact with you, and even influence how you see yourself. The best part? They're all easily fixable. By making a few straightforward changes, you can stay engaged, retain a strong presence, and feel your best no matter your age. Stick with us until the end, and you'll see aging in a whole new light. Not only will you understand how others perceive you, but you'll also discover simple ways to stay sharp, stylish, and respected as you grow older. Let's dive in. 1. Neglecting personal grooming. One of the most noticeable, but rarely mentioned, signs of aging is when personal grooming starts to slip. As we get older, it's easy to overlook the small things: neatly trimmed nails, tidy hair, or clean, well-fitting clothes. But these details matter. They shape how others see us and how we feel about ourselves. Take Walter, for example. At 82, he had always been known for his sharp appearance. But gradually, he stopped trimming his eyebrows, let his hair grow unruly, and wore the same shirt repeatedly. His family and neighbors noticed the change, but no one said anything. It wasn't until he caught his reflection in the mirror that he realized how much he'd let himself go. A haircut, a shave, and a few fresh outfits later, Walter felt like a new man, more confident, energized, and socially connected. When grooming is neglected, it's not just about looks, it's about how others perceive your vitality and self-respect. Research shows that people who feel well-groomed naturally carry themselves with more confidence and engagement. On the flip side, unkempt hair, long nails, or dry skin can unintentionally signal withdrawal or low energy. The solution? Keep it simple but consistent. Schedule regular haircuts, keep nails tidy, and wear clean clothes that fit well. If you've never thought much about skincare, even a basic routine with moisturizer and lip balm can make a noticeable difference. And if you have facial hair, keeping it trimmed adds an instant touch of polish. You don't need a full makeover, just a little attention to grooming can go a long way in helping you feel refreshed, confident, and more like yourself. 2. Speaking too loudly or interrupting conversations. As we age, subtle changes in how we communicate can creep in, often without us realizing. One of the most common, yet rarely discussed, is speaking too loudly or unintentionally interrupting others. This often stems from gradual hearing loss, which can distort our sense of how loud we're being. The tough part? Most people notice, but they won't say a word. Consider George, a 77-year-old who thrives on lively conversations with friends and family. Over time, his voice grew louder and he began interrupting more frequently, without meaning to. His loved ones noticed, but no one had the heart to tell him. It wasn't until a dinner party, when George saw people subtly leaning away as he spoke, that he realized something was off. After getting a hearing check and becoming more mindful of his speaking habits, he found his conversations felt smoother and his connection stronger. The reality is, when someone regularly talks over others or dominates a conversation, it can come off as overbearing or dismissive, even when that's not the intent. Communication should feel like a shared rhythm, not a race to be heard. So what can you do? Start by observing how people respond to you. If they pull back, lower their voices, or struggle to jump in, take it as a cue to adjust your volume or slow down. If you suspect your hearing has changed, a hearing test is a smart step. It can help you fine-tune how you engage with others. Also, practice active listening. Pause, let others finish their thoughts, and respond with intention. When you speak with awareness and give others space to share, your conversations become more balanced, more meaningful, and more enjoyable for everyone. 3. Wearing outdated or ill-fitting clothes. Clothing is often one of the first things we stop thinking about as we age, but still speaks volumes. Many older adults hold on to the same outfits for years because they're familiar, comfortable, or simply no longer a priority. But here's the catch. What you wear sends a message. Faded, stretched out, or outdated clothes can unintentionally make you look older or less put together, even if you feel great on the inside. Harold, for instance, was once known for his great sense of style. But over time, he defaulted to worn-out, oversized clothes that no longer fit well. His friends and family noticed the change, though no one said anything. One day, he decided to wear a well-fitted button-up shirt and newer pants. And suddenly, everything felt different. Compliments came rolling in, he felt sharper, and his posture even improved. The change wasn't drastic, but it was powerful. The truth is, well-fitting, updated clothing signals energy and confidence. Research supports that people associate structured, intentional outfits with a sense of vitality, while sloppy or outdated styles can give off the opposite impression. This doesn't mean chasing every fashion trend. It means dressing in a way that feels fresh, clean, and reflects who you are today. Start simple. Invest in a few key pieces: a crisp shirt, properly tailored pants, or a modern jacket. Choose colors that complement your skin tone and fabrics that offer comfort without sacrificing structure. Even accessories, like a stylish belt, a clean pair of shoes, or a classic watch, can elevate your look. If you're unsure where to begin, ask a fashionable friend or consult a helpful salesperson for guidance. The goal isn't to dress like someone else. It's to wear clothes that make you feel confident and current. When you look like you've put thought into your appearance, people respond, and so will you. 4. Complaining or criticizing too much. One of the fastest ways to unknowingly push people away is through constant complaining or criticism. It might start off as harmless commentary about how things used to be, frustrations with modern life, or aches and pains, but over time, this habit can weigh down conversations and drain the energy from interactions. Roger, a 75-year-old with strong opinions, found himself slipping into this pattern. At first, it was just casual remarks about the good old days or how young people don't have the same work ethic. But slowly, his family and friends began to distance themselves. They still cared about him, but they knew that spending too much time with Roger meant listening to a stream of negativity. It wasn't until his grandson asked, "Grandpa, do you even like anything these days?" that Roger realized how much his outlook had shifted. Negativity is contagious. When we constantly express dissatisfaction, it changes the tone of the conversation and makes others feel weighed down. It's not that you can't be honest or share your concerns, but when complaints dominate the dialogue, it becomes harder for others to enjoy being around you. So what can you do? Start by becoming more aware of how often you criticize or complain. Then make a conscious effort to balance it out. Instead of focusing on what's wrong, look for what's interesting, funny, or hopeful in a situation. A small shift in tone can make a big difference. For example, try replacing "things were better in my day" with "it's interesting to see how much things have changed. I wonder how this will all turn out." People are naturally drawn to those who uplift them, even in small ways. You don't have to sugarcoat reality, but bringing a little lightness, curiosity, or appreciation into your conversations can help you stay connected and create moments others genuinely enjoy. When your presence feels encouraging instead of draining, people won't just listen, they'll want to hear more. 5. Ignoring posture and body language. How you carry yourself says more than you might think. Over time, it's easy to fall into patterns like slouching, shuffling your feet, or closing off your body language without even realizing it. But these subtle shifts can send strong signals. Poor posture and disengaged body language can unintentionally make you appear tired, fragile, or withdrawn, even if you feel just fine on the inside. Take Eleanor, an 83-year-old who had always been energetic and independent. She began to notice that people were treating her differently, offering help she didn't ask for, speaking to her more cautiously. It puzzled her until she saw a photo of herself, shoulders rounded, arms crossed, and a slightly hunched back. That image was a wake-up call. Once she made a conscious effort to stand taller, walk with intention, and make eye contact, everything changed. People responded with more respect and warmth, and she felt more in control. The truth is, body language shapes how others perceive you. Research shows that upright posture and open gestures are associated with confidence, vitality, and even youthfulness. In contrast, slouching or avoiding eye contact can make you seem disconnected or unsure of yourself. So how can you improve your body language? Start with awareness. Whether you're sitting, standing, or walking, take a moment to check your posture. A simple visual cue, like imagining a string gently pulling you up from the crown of your head, can help align your spine naturally. Walk with purpose, lifting your feet to avoid shuffling. And during conversations, face people directly, maintain relaxed eye contact, and use expressive gestures to stay engaged. These small shifts in how you move and carry yourself can have a powerful impact. They not only change how others see you, but how you see yourself. More capable, more confident, and more present in the moment. 6. Bad breath or body odor. It's one of the most uncomfortable topics to bring up, but also one of the most noticeable. As we age, our sense of smell often dulls, which means we might not realize when breath or body odor becomes an issue. It's not always about poor hygiene. Factors like medications, diet, dehydration, or changes in body chemistry can all contribute. Unfortunately, most people won't say anything. Instead, they'll quietly pull away or keep conversations short. Frank, a 78-year-old who loved being around people, started to notice those around him keeping their distance. His lively chats became brief exchanges. It wasn't until his daughter gently suggested a new mouthwash and more hydration that things began to shift. A few simple changes, like drinking more water, using better deodorant, and keeping up with oral care, made all the difference. Soon, people were leaning in again, and Frank felt like his old self. Dry mouth is one of the leading causes of bad breath, and it's especially common as we get older. Less saliva means more bacteria buildup, which leads to persistent odor. Similarly, body odor can change with age due to shifts in metabolism, digestion, or even how we wash and care for our clothes. So how can you stay ahead of it? Start with hydration. Drink water throughout the day and use sugar-free gum or mints to stimulate saliva. Choose an alcohol-free mouthwash to keep your breath fresh without drying out your mouth. For body odor, wear breathable fabrics, shower regularly, and consider rotating deodorants to avoid buildup. Don't forget about the basics. Washing clothes, bed linens, and accessories like scarves and hats regularly can make a huge difference too. Good hygiene goes beyond just feeling clean. It shapes how others experience your presence. With a few easy adjustments, you can feel more confident and ensure people want to get closer, not back away. Final thoughts. Now that we've uncovered these 6 subtle but powerful habits, take a moment to reflect. How we show up through our appearance, body language, and the way we interact shapes the way others experience us. And the great news? Every single one of these habits is within your control. Whether it's freshening up your grooming routine, being mindful in conversations, updating your wardrobe, shifting away from negativity, improving your posture, or staying on top of hygiene. Small, intentional changes can lead to big improvements in how you feel and how you're perceived. Maybe a few of these points struck a chord with you. That's not a flaw, it's an opportunity. The fact that you're here, taking the time to learn and grow, shows your commitment to staying vibrant, connected, and confident at any stage of life. Aging isn't about fading away. It's about showing up with wisdom, grace, and presence. With just a bit of awareness and effort, you can continue to make a strong, positive impact every day. Thanks for being here. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know one insight that resonated with you and how you plan to use it. Your voice matters, and your experience may inspire someone else. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might appreciate it too. Until next time, take care, stay sharp, and keep showing up as your best self.